awful. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How the devil are you? It is Mark P. and this guy. I didn't give you an introduction last time. I was just like, you are. Yeah, let's get on with it. So I'm sure in the comments we have people like, who the fuck is that guy? So, do you want to do a brief little introduction for yourself?
I am Extreme Dave. I've known this guy for too long now. It's starting to melt my mind a little bit. But yes, we've known each other for quite a long time, so it's fun and games.
You used to do YouTube videos, didn't you?
Yes, way back when in the day. But
that's how we first met.
Yeah,
as YouTube vids, and I did a promo contest a long time ago.
Oh,
this was 2008. On YouTube, I did a promo contest, and this guy won it. And then the guy who became PS2 Peter, Mr. Insano, when he started BBW, I was one of the people he invited to do it, as were you.
Yeah.
And we've been friends ever since. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of our little wander through the time period of ECW and their pay-per-views. It is November 1997, so of course it is time to watch and review ECW November to Remember 1997. Now, as the bigger ECW fan than me, can you confirm or deny that November to Remember was ECW's WrestleMania?
I mean, that's a hard one to clarify, to be honest with you. I mean, It's ECW, one of those guys, like, they just put shows on, kind of, you know what I mean? I would say that November to Remember is one of the, ironically enough, the more remembered ones, but, I mean, you've got Living Dangerously as well. I mean, that's always stuck in my mind.
I asked because I was told that recently. Going into this show, once again, just like last time, I have not seen the show. I have made my absolute level best, and I don't even know the card. We've got it paused 2 minutes into the show. We've just had the intro package where Joey Styles has promised us that this will be a November to Remember, and that is as much as I know, but someone told me that November to Remember was their WrestleMania.
God knows.
So,
I mean, let's face it, you've not seen it, and again, this is one of those situations where I haven't seen this show in like 16 years now,
really?
You know what I mean? So
massive ECW fan.
The company's been dead for so long.
November 1997 was quite a month in the wrestling world, was it not?
A couple of things happened.
Something happened. Can you remember the big one?
No, not off the top. There was some sort of shenanigans going down. Some guy got screwed, I think.
Oh, no one cares about that.
No.
I'm talking about WCW.
Oh.
Where Roddy Piper beat Hulk Hogan in a cage match with a sleeper hold.
My God!
How? I don't even know where to start with that.
Mate.
But a month before their biggest ever pay-per-view, it's aka Starrcade 97, you had Hogan losing to Roddy Piper with a sleeper hold. So that's fun. Did you think I was on about the Montreal Screwjob, by the way?
Maybe. That might have crossed my mind just a little bit.
Who cares about that? Right, we have waffled on for far too long, have we not? Let's get the show on the road. Play some sort of music! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to this. This is Mark and Dave's Extreme Rules Show. We're going to call this one This Was Extreme. Because you know the way that Paul Heyman, at the end of the intro package, he goes, this is extreme. Where's our little play on words? Dave, Extreme Dave. You doing anything extreme this week?
Yes, I have actually. I've been partaking in some extreme knitting.
Really?
Yes.
Can I see what you made?
I made this hat.
What? That's a sock.
Sounds just like everybody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, November the 30th, 1997. It is November to Remember. As I mentioned, AJ Styles straight away. Joey Styles, I can't help it. It just makes me laugh. Joey Styles, as I said, promises a November to Remember. On our first contest, Chris Candido versus, holy shit, it's Tommy Rogers, part of the Fantastics. You love Chris Candido, don't you?
Yeah.
You made it abundantly clear on the opening.
God, I love
in his
Candido.
match with,
Candido is amazing.
Tommy Rogers has a mullet and it's quite wonderful.
Oh, it's amazing. You just kind of want to touch it.
Joey Styles may be looking forward to this match, calling it. He thinks that this will be the sleeper of the show. The fans, on the other hand, don't agree, and within a minute there's a boring chant, and it's quite a loud one.
Literally, like what? We were like 2 minutes into the match,
if that,
and they're like, give it a chance,
give it
guys.
a chance, guys. You don't have to bash. You don't have to start it off with chair shots. Now, to their credit, though, the guys, the wrestlers, sorry, they didn't get flustered by it or anything like that. And about a minute and a half later, Tommy Rogers hits a suplex on Candido to the outside. There ain't no mats on the outside, as Joey Styles tells us. This spot is fucking brutal, and it gets the ECW chant that it deserves.
As it rightly should. This was ridiculous. Rogers just suplexing Candido, and oh god, you watch it and you're just like, why? Why? That's silly.
Yeah, because you're expecting it to reverse it, and when Candido doesn't, go sailing to the outside. Damn. So, in my opinion, this match is a bit boring. This match is a bit sloppy, and worst of all, it suffers from the art of no selling. There is moves aplenty though, and there are some nice ones. There's a really nice powerbomb that's reversed into a Rana by Tommy Rogers. Stolen suplex by Candido is nice. Leg drop off Brett's rope by Candido is nice. A superplex, and this is a proper suplex off the top rope by Tommy Rogers is really nice. And yeah, it's all going on swimmingly. And then for reasons, Lance Storm and his fucking rat tail come out. Disgraceful. And he hits a, is it a spinning leg drop he hits?
He like comes in, hits a spinning leg lariat, which is really nice.
Yeah, and then that's all he gets to hit on Tommy Rogers, because here's Jerry Lynn to make. I won't say Lance Storm because I'm a moron. Did you notice? Did you notice that?
I might have done.
I thought I'd saved it, but no, I'll draw attention to it because some fucker else will on the comments for you. Jerry Lynn comes out to make the save again. AJ Styles doesn't explain whatsoever. It's just, here's Jerry Lynn. He's interfering because he is. Now, I got a little tiny bit of constructive criticism in the comments of the pilot, saying, why don't you do me research and my history and all that. Like, when I used to do the 10 years ago series, I give you as much history and background and everything as to what I could. I want to go into these shows completely blind. I don't want to see any results. I'll just go, oh, fuck, I don't want to see that. If I see any reviews and they're negative, I don't want to watch that. I want to go in completely blind. And, yeah, so I'm watching this for the first time, obviously. I need a build-up package. If Joey Styles isn't going to explain why Jerry Lynn and Lance are interfering, it's just that you just assume they are because they are. Now, the thing that's interesting here is this match isn't thrown out or anything like that. The referee gets on the mic and makes it a tag match. Now, I've got to ask.
Yeah.
Do referees have this power to just make matches?
See, normally it falls to like either the commissioner or the owner or something like that.
Who made you commissioner, Slappy?
It usually falls to that guy. Now, obviously, the only guy that runs ECW is, Paul A.
Yeah, exactly.
So you would expect either him to come out or something like that, but the ref?
Todd Gordon, maybe?
Maybe.
Was Todd Gordon in ECW at this point?
I can't remember for the life of me. We haven't seen him, so I would doubt it.
Okay, so yeah, best part of this next, the tag matches. It's a bit of heel communication, which is, alright, very entertaining. There's a nice electric chair cross body combination by the heels. As this was a super bomb, that gets two. Tomikaze by Tommy Rogers is unpretty. That's a nice little move. But then
Spikes.
Yeah, there's a super bomb, as I just mentioned, and you're sat there going, that's the finish. No, the finish is a Northern Light suplex by Chris Candido. Admittedly, it is a nice move, but you're sat there going, right, after a super bomb, it doesn't get the job done, but a Northern Light suplex does. Come on. Yeah. I didn't enjoy this match. For all the good moves that there were in this one, Tommy Rogers looks very, very old, and the fact that there's no selling between either man is just inexcusable. And then it's turned into a tag match, and you start going, oh, this could be interesting, I suppose. No, it's just tag match lasts about 4 minutes. Whole match lasted just over 15 minutes by my cock. So yeah, it was just this wasn't an interesting match. What do you think?
I mean, I quite liked the spots that they did.
You love Chris Candido.
I do love Chris Candido.
You were always going to love this match, weren't you?
But I like the spots that were done. There were a lot of nice moves in this match, and you can't take that away from them. I thought that the interferences, while entertaining, were stupid. I don't understand how the referee has the power to make it a tag match.
He got on the mic and did it.
Straight up.
I'm officially making this a tag match.
It's like, really? Are you now?
Who gave you the power to do that? That's just not right.
It's a strange match, to be honest. I didn't hate it. I mean, I still found it relatively entertaining. Rogers does not look up to par, though. He's a little sloppy with the stuff that he does. It looks like he doesn't know what he's doing sometimes. But it's not an awful match.
The spots made it good, but for me, the lack of selling was not good. Not good at all. Too many big moves. You should be selling this shit, in my opinion. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, another one of your boys.
Yes.
After Chris Candido, we got another of your favourites. It's Justin Incredible
What a guy.
versus Mikey Whipwreck, who I will more than likely call Mikey Whiplash at least once in this vid. So, we got a video package for this one before the match, showing each of these men's finishes, which is a lovely little thing. Joey Styles informs us that Just Incredible has beaten the great Sasuke in a match previous to this. So he's, the young upstart and all that jazz. And Just Incredible has the world's sexiest man, Jason, with him, who, that's quite a claim, isn't it? The world's sexiest man.
I can think of at least 4 people who are
As
sexier
the
than him.
OSW boys said, Kilroy Silk is the world's sexiest man, isn't he?
Of course.
So, where shall we start with this one? As everyone knows, one of my big problems with ECW is all the matches are fought under the no disqualification thing. And this match, for me, exemplifies one point in this match, right? You've got people doing this and people doing that and people doing this. So you've got brawling on the outside, there's no 10 count. You've got a eye poke right in front of the referee and nothing happens, right? But then, Just Incredible distracts the referee so that Jason can interfere. And I just do not understand that logic at all. If you're allowed to do whatever you want, why distract the ref? For me, I know you're the ECW fan here, but me, it winds me up something wrong. It really, really does. Like I say, brawling on that side. There's nothing of note here. Jason is suplexed into the ring. Does the referee make it a 3-way like he did in the opening contest? Does he bollocks? Consistency, ref. Come on. This reverse DT gets 2 for Just Incredible. And a nice, admittedly, whippersnapper off Brett's rope gets the win for Mikey Whipwreck. I tried. Now, before I asked you your thoughts on this one, I thought this was straight up bollocks. This was not a good match in any way, shape, or form. As I've just tried to, I'm trying to be the middleman when I'm actually talking about what happened in the match. But that one just bothered the fuck out of me. Also, this one may be a controversial one. I didn't mention it as we were watching it. I think the wrong person won because they positioned Credible that he was the young upstart to the point where after the 3 count, Styles says that this is an upset victory. This is a guy, Mikey Whipwreck is a guy who's Joey Styles mentioned in the commentary that he's a Triple Crown winner. So he's held the TV title, he's a 2-time tag champion, and he's won the World Championship. But this is an upset because Just Incredible's the man or something like that. I did not enjoy this one bit. What do you think?
Up until now, I have been able to defend ECW matches that we've watched. I've at least been able to say something of merit.
Yes, you have.
I'm finding that very difficult right now. I've been racking my brain for the past 5 minutes, like, come on, there's got to be something. This match is bad. Just straight up bad. It doesn't make any sense at all. For Credible to lose, in my opinion. It doesn't make sense at all. Whiplash is a Triple Crown winner, as Joey Styles
it's Whipwreck! Yes! You don't even know who it is!
He's infectious.
I've cropped you with Brit Rest. Mikey Whiplash is a British wrestler.
God almighty. Mikey Whipwreck. I can't even remember what I was saying now. God damn you! Damn you!
You went to say it sounded like you were talking about.
Yeah, he's a Triple Crown winner. It would make more sense for Credible to go over in this instance.
Absolutely.
It would make him to be like, whoa, holy hell, look at this. You know what I mean? And then he makes an impact on the scene. They just completely squandered that with this match.
This is not good. This was not good at all. Did not enjoy this one bit. In the back, in the locker room, Al Snow is angry with Head because Head grassed up Al Snow about Al Snow's injury.
Aye.
This is ECW, it's hardcore, people go around breaking bones, and you're going to stop me being wrestling because I'm injured, yeah. Apparently, Head screwed Head. We don't know what happened, but it didn't happen. And then, Joey Styles says that a Sandman vs. Sabu video package is going to air, but it doesn't.
Very bizarre.
It's very strange. They just go straight to the wide camera,
right?
And that's that. I mean, when I wrote my note, I went to write Sabu vs. Sandman package, but why is it airing now?
Yeah.
Instead of, I don't know, for example, before the match, maybe, I don't know. It just cuts to a wide shot. So, match number 3 is Taz versus Pitbull number 2. Oh, yeah, for the TV Championship. Apparently, Pitbull number 2 had called out Taz, so there you are. There's a reason for the match to happen. I like that. Thank you very much. Paul E. Dangerously joins us on commentary. Doesn't really add anything of note. Joey Styles puts a great quip about the. Paul E. mentioned something about watching about Raw's ratings. About someone watching Raw and put just the way that Styles quips straight away. Well, someone's got to the ratings are in the toilet. Fucking brilliant. The Pitbulls, not the Pitbulls, the Pitbulls are managed by Mr. Wright. You may remember from our pilot episode, Lance Wright and his Extreme Chopper.
Yep.
Which is now parked outside, of course. As you can probably imagine, yeah, he is now a heel manager. He's been promoted in the 3 months since August. He's got a promotion, added a Mister to his name, and become a manager of the Pitbulls. This is all complete news to me.
So all I need to know at this point is, do they still have the Extreme Chopper? Will we see the Extreme Chopper?
Lance Wright and his Extreme Chopper, now he's Mr. Wright. No mention of the Chopper. It's upsetting. This match lasts less than 2 minutes. Pitbull Gary, no, it's not Pitbull Gary. Pitbull Gary's number 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pitbull number 1. So Pitbull number 2 does a couple of moves, including a nice powerbomb, but then Taz hits a belly suplex, a T-bone suplex, and then the Tasmanian gets the win. Less than 2 minutes, which is lovely. Taz gets on the mic and calls out Brackus, who's on the outside with the Pitbulls. Do you remember Brackus? No, neither do I!
I have no idea who Brackus is. God almighty.
Apparently he's from the WWF, but I don't remember the guy. So Taz gets on the mic and calls out Brackus, accusing him of being on steroids.
Bit of a roidy Magoo.
And then, calls him out, saying, get in the ring, yada yada yada. But then a security guy stops Brackus getting in the ring, stops Taz getting anywhere near him, and when he says, I'm doing this for your own good, Taz chokes him out with the Taz mission.
Yeah.
This big bad babyface Taz. I don't know why this. And then there's no follow up to it. Brackus doesn't get signed or anything. Paulie shouts to the truck to play something else because I don't want to see this on the Extreme TV show.
It's bizarre.
I don't know what's happening. This match was obviously short and there's nothing really to say about it. It was just a match. It was one of those makes you wonder. If anything, this one makes Pitbull number 2 look like an even bigger job than he is. He called someone out and lost convincingly in less than 2 minutes.
Or does it just put over the power of the Tasmanian? The power!
Well, that bit would make a bit of sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, this is not a good show so far. What's next then?
Oh dear. Oh god.
Do you remember how we were talking before about how we pretty much both decided to quit drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we picked the wrong day to do this.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking we're nipping into the off license while I've got a chance. Well, this is before it gets dark. I will go out in the dark in Sheffield.
Oh no. I won't go out in the dark in Sheffield, and I'm Extreme Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest are VD versus Tommy Dreamer. Yay, RVD, which means we get, of course, Bill Alfonso, who isn't just a normal manager these days. No, he's working for the WWF. He's the head of their Extreme division or something. Well, it was quite a nice surprise. He's got such a good baseball cap on. I'll give him credit where it's due. It's red, it's got the WWF logo here, and then from here to about his right ear, it says Mr. Monday Night in big letters. And then tiny letters just here, it says Sabu. Fucking brilliant. I actually marked out for that one. So, Tommy Dreamer is introduced as having a separated shoulder and a broken heel.
Yep.
He has a great big cast on his right leg. This one's a bit strange. RVD is chucked over the guardrail, for example, and that gone as an ECW chant. I don't understand that one bit. RVD's bust open off a chair shot. Van Dam drops a chair onto Dreamer's face, so he hits Dreamer. Hits a super neck breaker. He then, now this is going to become a theme. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant about this one in a moment. Dreamer hits a drop kick into Rob Van Dam's face. A drop kick.
Yeah.
With a broken heel.
Yeah.
Reckon he sells it? Yeah. Does he bollocks? I couldn't watch. I'm sorry, I've got such a rant here. I'm talking about this bit here.
Please.
I couldn't watch this match, folks.
Go.
I couldn't watch it. This match made me so mad. Rare is the day where wrestling makes me angry these days, does it? Because I just can't get asked. I can't be asked about it. I just go, oh, it's just wrestling. Fuck it. But right, I don't know if any of you, dear viewers, or my co-host here, have you had a separated shoulder? Because trust me, you can't do well. Anything at all. The first thing of this match, the very first thing, lock up.
Oh god.
Lock up. He don't. Do they actually tell you which shoulder it is? Can I just ask?
No, they don't.
He's got the big ass thing. We know it's his right leg. So the reason I ask that is, does it actually make any difference? You go for that lock up, whichever shoulder it is, it hurts, right? So the thing about this match is that you've got the most basic of basic storyline elements, haven't you? You've got 2 injured body parts. Does Rob Van Dam do anything at all to work either body? But does he bollocks?
No.
Does he bollocks?
Nope.
It's so frustrating. Dreamer does this drop kick with his broken foot to a chair, doesn't bother selling it. He goes up top and Alfonso hits his leg with the steel chair. Then he sells it. You're 10 minutes into the match, you've done nothing at all. Oh god, it's so frustrating. Van Dam hits a DDT onto a chair. No, so he counters the DDT on the chair. An amazing DDT by Dreamer. I'll give him credit where it's due with this one. Rob Van Dam goes to the top to do his split-legged moonsault, and RVD kicks him in the box. Sorry, Dreamer kicks him in the box while he's doing the split leg. So he's across the top rope like that. Dreamer hits a really nice DDT. That's a really, really nice move. Alfonso takes out the ref, which is another one of those things. I could be bothered like he was in the open contest, but at the end of the day, if Dreamer's kicking his ass, charges ass, it's all good. Nasty chair shot by Rob Van Dam is one of those ones where he sort of does like this behind him, and the edge of the chair whacks Dreamer's head. That's nasty. Another chair shot gets 2 for Dreamer, right? As the original ref now takes. The referee got KO'd, so another referee come out. The chair gets 2 as the original ref knocks out this first referee. So we've got a screw job Nick Patrick style, and it's quite it's I was going to say it's entertaining. You're just laughing at the absolute absurdity of this match at this point. Because of course I'm only towering rage for 10 minutes, and now I'm just laughing at how stupid it is. I really am.
Oh my god.
Oh dear
it's
me. Low blow by Bueller, right? Sorry, I've skipped ahead again. So yeah, there's a couple more moves, and then another referee comes out. So the original referee takes him out as well. So you've got him giving it some in the ring, and fucking Alfonso comes in, low blows him, and then the other 2 referees hit a DDT on the evil referee. Fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts.
It's brilliant. It's at this point you have to turn around and think to yourself, right, the only saving grace for this match up to this point is the fact that it's been absolute madness.
Oh yeah, that's the saving grace.
Absolute it's unreal.
So, Fonzie hits a low blow on the ref, so I'm not even sure who the referee's working for here at this point. Bueller hits a low blow on Fonzie. Silly pile driver by Dreamer. And you know what I mean? RVD goes boing. Just so
it's like a bouncy ball. It's ridiculous.
So stupid. DDT by Dreamer. No cover, of course, because why would he want to cover? And then, Bill Lafons, Doug Furness. Lafons and Furness out. They attack Dreamer. And then, right, as Dreamer's in the ring, Stevie Richards, out of nowhere, he's been in WCW with Raven, if I remember rightly, hits the Stevie kick, right? So stupid. They set up a bin on Tommy Dreamer. Rob Van Dam does the 5-star frog splash onto the bin, and the match ends because of reasons. There's no referees left. They've all been taken out, so no one can counter. I guess is the logic here. It just ends.
Well, does it really end? Because no official has actually called the match. The bell hasn't officially rung. Technically, the match is still going on.
Alfonso gets on the mic and says the match is ended. Right. So, Fonzie puts a blurred out WWF flag on top of Dreamer as Joey Styles tried to say that there's just been a big setup. A whole long ass match, because this one was 15 minutes at least, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was all a setup. I couldn't watch this, folks. I've been dissed so many times over the years about my love of psychology and my love of selling and how I like my wrestling to be old school in that respect, but there's no excuse for this at all. He didn't sell that leg. No, he did sell the leg once. Yeah. The one time. He didn't sell the separated shoulder at all. I mean, it's like someone said to him, like, just before I went to go, don't forget to sell the shoulder. And as soon as he got through the curtain, he's like, what was that guy said? No, never mind. And then completely forgot about it. So the point of, Joey Styles looks like a moron for even mentioning it. God, it bothered me. And then, the second half of this match was so stupid. It was very, 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 very funny. It was just, I couldn't take it seriously at all. I can't, watching this as an ECW fan, what did you think of this one, Dave?
Oh, God almighty. Where do I begin? Where do I honestly begin with this match? The whole thing that Dreamer is clearly wearing a cast on his leg. I mean, you can kind of forget about the shoulder because there's no visual thing about it.
Very good point.
But the leg is... he's got the frigging cast on, for Christ's sakes. Work the leg. Work the leg, please, Van Dam. You're better than that.
So simple.
You're better than that, man. This could have been so much better.
Do you know, I was just thinking
it could have been so much better if they just applied a little bit of psychology.
As soon as I
completely understand where you're coming from.
As soon as I saw that cast, I was like, now then, these two can put on a really good match here, because you just need to do basic, you still use the weapons and all that, and the shares and all that. Basic psychology. No, none of it.
Dreamer and Van Dam are better than this, in my opinion.
There's nothing.
They are so much better. There are a couple of nice spots in the match. The top rope DDT is fucking beautiful. I must admit, it's very nice.
I'll give that credit where it's due. That was a nice little move.
The pile driver was very well sold by Van Dam, as was the DDT, like bumping like a bandit.
When you say it was very well sold, you went boing.
Yeah. It's brilliant. I love it. And then the match just kind of breaks down. It just breaks down into just complete madness. You're sat here watching, just laughing because of what's going on. You're just like, alright, fair enough. This is entertaining.
You can't take it seriously at all. You just can't take it seriously. It's so daft.
Yeah.
It just ends.
I don't know.
End.
I'm saying that this match is still going on to this day. It's still actually going on, this match.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania, are we?
Yeah, I believe so. We're in the Golden Theatre?
Yeah, something like that.
That place.
I've already forgotten.
Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's parking lot. It's already been wiped out of my mind by this just awful show. And I've got a feeling it's just going to get worse because next up, the Sandman comes out to the ring.
Oh, God, yeah.
So it's Sabu versus Sandman.
It just like, as the beatdown's happening, Sandman comes out.
Now think about it, if you've seen any ECW, you'll know that Sandman's entrance takes an age. So of course this big beatdown's going down, Sandman's music playing going, but of course the rest of us in the ring, because they know all it's going to take Sandman, let's keep going.
Yeah,
Just keep here 5 minutes, fucking dreamy, you bastard. Yeah, no, cool, bastard fucking dreamy. Just keep battering me in the ring. It's so daft. I can't take it seriously.
Oh god.
Oh man, it's
I mean,
so
they've
stupid.
even got time to set up like elaborate. They've got several tables out as far as I can see it. Oh god.
Right, so next. This shit's bollocks. Bollocks, I tell thee. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, the Sandman versus Sabu in what is billed as a tables and ladders match. No chairs.
No chairs.
No. So this one all came about because of what happened at Hardcore Heaven when Sandman was desperately trying to get back to the arena. We knew that because of Lance Wright and his extreme chopper, of course.
God bless them.
Oh yes. Yeah, my notes for the first half of this match are as follows, right? Weapon spots happen, botches occur, tables are used.
Yep.
Do you reckon that's a fair explanation?
I watched the same match as you, and I can confirm that is basically what happened in perfect succession.
This match...
Botch, table spot, botch, table spot.
Ladder spot.
Yeah, ladder spot as well.
And then, of course, as the match progressed and crazy moves down, we started getting botched ladder spots and botched table spots. And for example, one of the botches I've got written down here. All I need to write down is leg drop botch. I don't need to write any notes myself. I know what happened. Sandman is on the outside. He's on a table. Sabu gets a fuck off big ladder. And bear in mind, he's in the ring, so he's going to do a leg drop over the top of the ladder through the table. One problem, misses the table completely. He comes up too short, for example. He just goes splat onto the ground. Ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Sandman sets up a ladder across the guardrail like this, okay? He then gets in the ring, he does a run, he jumps back, jumps over the ropes, and sort of goes like this into the ladder. I don't know what the ladder's... Is the ladder meant to come up and go boing into Sabu?
I would assume it's like a seesaw kind of thing, so the ladder's meant to go like, what? Into Sabu. It does not work.
It can't work.
It does not work.
Oh, it's so botchy and so rubbish. And you know the best part is, or the worst part, depending on your POV, this crowd are indifferent to
God,
this.
they hated this.
This
they
is
were just like
Joey Styles makes a point at least once a match to remind us that this is the largest ever crowd in ECW history, and this crowd of ECW maniacs do not care one jot about this match
at all. It's silent.
Oh,
You could hear a pin drop.
Oh, Sandman does a swanton bomber through a table on the outside, misses. Lovely. I mean, I'll give him credit. There are some big spots in this that do look right. Most of them done by Sandman. He does his swanton bomb onto a ladder.
Yes.
That looks nasty. He's the one who does the miss to the outside. Oh, splash through a table with a ladder. Crowd, like I say, are indifferent. That's by Sabu. Do you know how the other thing about this match is it's 21 minutes long.
Straight up, 21
just
minutes.
feels like it's never going to end, and it's hard to watch again because it's so botchy. And it just like in the last match, we were laughing at the botches, but at the same time, I'm watching this going, this is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing match. This is not fun to watch. You know. Can you add anything at all to that? Can you in any way defend this freaking match?
See, the problem that this match has is it's got the Sandman in it, and everybody classes Sandman as being the hardcore icon and stuff like that. Oh my days!
Can you hear that? No! There's an emergency vehicle outside. I'm trying to do a video here. Oh, I'm 70 miles away from home.
Well,
I'm really sad.
I'm quite happy that I managed to witness this.
This pay-per-view is making me sad, and then that just makes it 10 times fucking worse.
I love it. I love it.
I don't like hardcore wrestling, as everyone knows. I may have done it with you
Yes.
in UBW, but it's not my forte at all. And this botchy hardcore wrestling was just the pits, man. This was the pits.
Again, I can't defend this really. Big spots happen. And don't get me wrong, they hit some big spots. Like Sabu stabs Sandman quite frequently with a fork.
You good.
And it's like, ooh, that's uncalled for. Triple jump moonsault into a ladder that's laying on top of Sandman looks nice. And I just don't care.
No.
I honestly don't care. Not a good match, in my opinion.
So it's time for... No, it's not time for a main event. Wait! As Joey Styles is telling us about the ECW merchandise catalogue. Oh, you can get t-shirts and video tapes.
Some archaic thing.
And hats. Taz appears. And he says he wants Bam Bam to win the following match so that he can face in at the next pay-per-view, which is Living Dangerously in March 1998. Styles looks very upset about being interrupted. He's got merchandise to shill, damn it. It's alright, just take it out of Dream. Take it out of Dreamer's paycheck. It's alright. Our main event is Triple B Bam Bam Bigelow versus Hometown Hero. What? Shane Douglas. Yes, that dastardly heel. Part of the triple threat. Because we're wrestling in just near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he's the hometown boy.
Yep. And
Francine is with Franchise. What? Francine is with Shane Douglas. She has a hairline fracture.
Yes.
Of her pelvis.
Yes.
Guess no time warp for her then. I'd try. I'm sorry. I wrote that down. That might be funny. No, it's awful. Bam Bam Bigelow is the defending ECW champion. Of course, he comes out first because of reasons. Why does he come out first? I don't know.
Because Franchise is the hometown boy.
Boys and girls, this match goes 25 minutes. And I would say that Bam Bam Bigelow is on offense for approximately 24 and a half of those minutes. Every time Shane Douglas gets any sort of momentum going, it's normally just a couple of punches and then Bam Bam Bigelow goes straight back onto the offense. There is not really much to say in this one. The majority of it is played out to silence. There's bits of heel heat for Triple B. He'll go out of the ring and the fans will give him the finger and that, but no one really cares that much. There's nothing to it. Candido and Storm, the two members of the triple threat, they're barred from ringside, which of course in a normal match would make perfect sense because they are Shane Douglas's cronies, but because Shane Douglas is the babyface here, it's one of those, that's a bit odd.
Yeah.
They come out about 20 minutes into the match. Security stop them because of course they're barred from the ring. So Triple B picks up Shane Douglas and throws him at the security and his own cronies. That's a nice little moment, I guess. But I mean, there's just nothing to it. I've got loads of notes, but they're not anything.
It's nothing
of point.
It's nothing.
There
is nothing.
I've got a bit of a rant here about, because halfway through this match, Joey Styles makes a very valid point, right? Which that Shane Douglas deserves to get the snot kicked out of him because he's an evil bad guy.
He's a heel.
All of this punishment that he's taking from Triple B is his own fault and he deserves it. And I get that, truly I do. But remember once again, he's the hometown babyface.
Shane Douglas walks out of this match looking like such a nobody.
I can.
An absolute nobody.
So he, like I say, anytime he gets any offense and he's using punches, he's punching the kidneys of Triple B, which is nice, I suppose. You know, can factor into the belly to belly if he can hit it, and he does hit it, believe it or not, on a man the size of Triple B. Rambo just shrugs it off like it's nothing. Yeah. He sets up a piece of half a table against the chair like that, and then Shane Douglas belly to bellies Bam Bam through that bit of wood, and that gets the win at an eye-watering 25 fucking minutes. I don't have the words. This was all right. This was an all right match, I suppose. But holy fucking shit, it was 15 minutes too long.
I mean, obviously they had far too much time left.
Maybe.
So they
mucho stalling on.
The entrances took forever. Everything, like Francine came out with the 2 crutches. It took her an age to come down to the ring.
Of course.
An absolute age. This match was, as you said, it was eye-watering.
So long. So long. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is one of the worst shows I've ever seen from the mainstream company. This is one of those shows, there's nothing good on it at all, and there's nothing memorable on it at all. The things you'll remember from this show is the bad stuff.
Yeah. The only saving grace or half decent match that you could possibly say was on this card was the main event and the opener.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. Every
That's
other match.
literally every other match is garbage.
Every other match it's got bad booking in it. It's got bad moments in it. It's just this is a bad show. I was really looking forward to this one, believe it or not, because I thought Bella Legal was an alright show, and Hardcore Heaven 97 was an alright show. I thought, I said to Dave this while we were watching the main event. Then I like Heat Wave 98 is on the horizon, and everyone knows that that's a great show, and everyone says that's the best ECW one. So you start going, it must have been a bit of a roll by and then they put on this, and you're going, how is it the same company? It's so bad. It's so bad.
It doesn't make sense, to be honest with you. When you've got a roster like ECW had back in the day, you know, with your Chris Candidos and your Rob Van Dams and your Al Snows and stuff. And Al Snow? It baffles me that they can put on a show of this caliber. It's absolutely ridiculous. The booking makes no sense. None of the matches really make any sense. It's just completely wreck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would love to know what you thought of this show. Are we wrong? The thing, what I find interesting about this one, just one last point before we go, is that obviously I'm going into these expecting, I'm trying to be hopeful, but I'm expecting them to dross the fact that you can't defend it, and you're the ECW fan, and you're going, this was bollocks.
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is be a wrestling fan just to see that this is not something that you would remember at all.
I think the worst part for me is that I looked at the card. No, sorry, I didn't look at the card. Is that as each match comes up, you sat there going, alright, that could be good. Enough. So like I was saying before about Rob Van Dam and Dreamer, you got the psychological element. Bam Bam and Shane Douglas used to be part of the Triple Threat, so there is a storyline behind it, and it's just, why is this so goddamn long?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. I mean, baffling. A not very good pay-per-view at all. High hopes indeed are high for Living Dangerously, because they need to redeem themselves so bad. So bad.
It gets better, trust me. It gets better. I promise you.
Bloody hellfire. Yeah, let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this show. I mean, we could be so far off the mark, but am I being overly nitpicky? Was RVD versus Dream like an amazing match, and I'm starting to just be Mr. Nitpicky, or is it like, no, I know I'm right on this one? You can't do a lockup with a separated shoulder. You just can't. You just can't. It won't work.
Oh God.
Hey, I've got this chair. I'm going to smash it into your face. It is the joy. You can't go, hey, smashy, boom. It doesn't work. Oh, I'm going because I'm angry. I want to go and watch something good now. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Mark P.
And I have been Extreme Dave.
Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so much for your feedback and all of the jazz. Please leave us a lovely comment down below. Share this video with your mates if you like it. And like I say, we will be doing Living Dangerously 98 next. Take it easy. Bye-bye, folks.
Laters.
Right, let's watch something good. Let's watch Osprey and Ricochet.